Hey guys, jKa Steve here from Netcode Illuminati, and today I'm going to be showing you guys something a little different from the normal commentary bit. I'm going to be showing you guys some cool smokes and flashes on Dust 2. Some of you guys will probably know some of these, some of you guys not. Show you just some cool ways to line up some smokes and flashes and why we throw these instead of some smokes or flashes you might have seen before. So we'll start it off with Teesside. And a lot of time I'm going to be talking about when I hear my timer. It's these zeros all the way down at the very bottom of my screen here. You'll see these little red zeros. And that's what I'll be talking about. The clock itself is what a lot of these will be lined up with. But with this first one here, we're going to start out with these colons. The two colons on the clock. And with this first smoke here, it's a quick for like a long A smoke. You can just come right in this corner when you spawn, and you stick the top colon, so right on your timer, the top colon there, right on this little, this little nudge here sticking up. So you want to just hit that, and what that will do is, if you come along real quick, you'll see it kind of blooms right here, and you might think that's kind of silly, but if you just throw one smoke, so you have a guy coming long real quick, you throw one flash, it's gonna make the counter terrorist now, because with DX81 being enforced, like one flash and you have to flash back, or you'll find out instantly where the counter terrorists are playing. Excuse me. So if you throw that smoke and and just like a flash quick to long, it's gonna make the CTs use up a lot of nades. And you can just rebuy a smoke for us Americans, at least. I know a lot of you Euros that's banned, but in the States you can. And later in the round, now say you want to actually take long, you can throw the same thing. If you just come right in this corner of the car, and now I'm taking my actual timer, so the red timer is going right here. Alright, so my timer goes there, and I'm standing up when I throw that. I was standing up when I threw the other one as well. And you have the same thing. And now what I like to do when I get that is I come here, I have someone deep say flash, right? You get ready to go. And what I'll do is I flash the corner and I instantly get my other flash out, and I just flash right into pit, and I just run straight in. And so many times you'll just get this guy trying to run like this, or he has a flash out or something. Or the guy at the corner is simply just blind as hell because he's trying to hold a weird angle, trying to see through the smoke. So that's something really good. Another thing as terrorists is once you take long here, a good thing to do is just to smoke the cross. I know so many people throw smokes like, running, and you just kind of toss them off like this here. And I hate that. The smoke most people throw lands right here. And what it kind of does is it allows the counter terrorist to just kind of play in it, and you'll get like goofy cracks, and they can just get right up here and just wait for you to cross to A, and just, a good team will just have some flashes ready and, retake the site on you and use the smoke against you. So what we started doing is, once we get control of long, if you just simply go in this little doorway here, and now I'm taking the top of my clock timer, so the actual clock itself, and I'm placing it right here. So you'll see there, on the bottom of my screen, the top of the clock is touching that little brown part. And there you go, voila. You get yourself a perfect cross smoke. What makes this so much better than your other one, aside from what I stated before, is now you can actually, this one's weird, it's got a little dimple in it, but that's normally not there. So you can actually come down here and clear out elevator and just cross with safety, and if your op is just staying back, he just has easy shots on anyone that's trying to come up and hurt you guys there. Another good smoke from when you have long control is if you come right up, go in this little nudge here, and again, I'm taking the top of my clock, so the little timer down the bottom there, and just putting it right on the top of this thing. This smoke definitely isn't a necessity, so if you need to throw one smoke, you definitely want to throw that one. But this smoke here will perfectly smoke off your cat. So if the counter terrorists want to contest you taking A, they're just gonna have to, you know, come out of the smoke, and it should be easy frags for your team just posted up there. So I'm saying if you take long and you still have 2 smokes, there's definitely 2 smokes you want to throw. Is this one and this guy here, and it makes just taking A that much easier. You can get that, you know, the long A plant down and just hold A that much better. Alright, so now like the B side of things for terrorists. A lot of teams like to go mid to B. A smoke that we like to throw is pretty easy. If you just come here and line up this wall with the green, this with this, so we're making that touch, and you put the top of your clock, alright, right on the top of this here. Alright, and when we do this, we usually have guys like ready to go in lower B. So this guy will be saying, hey, lower B, are you ready to go? So what we'll do is we'll smoke that. We'll have a guy lower B throw like the normal old box smoke. And this guy here can you do 1 flash for your team. Alright. Oh, and that's smoke, by the way. It lands right here. It's like a perfect CT spawn smoke. So again, to throw that, bam, boop, and you put your timer on that thing. Good to go. You get your smoke off with your guys from lower. You get here, you say I'm flashing once, and on that first flash, your teammates come right out the door. And now a lot of people, if they're playing a good counter flash spot that CTs will play, is right here, and you just put your crosshair like this, and it bounces. Oh, I just blinded the shit out of myself. But anyways, what they do is they throw it just like that, and you kind of peek out with it, and it's a perfect counter flash. So that first flash will make them throw this, alright, and now your second guy says, alright, he sees your teammates running out, and as soon as he throws that first one, he just hums the second one here, and so many times you're just going to catch someone, you know, caught off guard here. Another good smoke for taking mid to B, if you have another guy with a smoke on cat, if you come right here, yeah, here it is, and you put your, so I'm going with my colons again, so not the timer this time, your colons. I'm putting my colons right here. Alright, so the colons on your clock are going right there, and you'll see there what this smoke does. So a lot of teams, when you start doing that, they'll start playing window or door, and yeah, so that pretty much smokes off the window completely. And what's really good about this smoke is if they want to come out of it, they're here and they're just going to get really, really flashed. So it's a really good smoke. Another good Teesside smoke for a B hit is you come right here, and now there's a ring right on. This one's a little harder to explain. There's a ring right on the bottom of my smoke grenade. I'm not talking about the white ring, like the very, very bottom. There's a silver ring. So what I